What it do, y'all? This your boy, the Renegade Kid, Renegade Productions, Ricky Lewis. Today's video gonna be about WWE2K20 and what I thought of the trailer. A lot of legends, man. On the first trailer that they were showing, they actually showed Roman Reigns and Becky Lynch. All at a dinner somewhere on it. I guess they were trying to be funny, you know what I'm saying? Like saying was the old legends were saying that they used to be us. And Shawn Michaels was like pretty much. And Sting, some of the WCW/WWE legends up there, pretty good to see them. Stone Cold looking pretty good in that picture. But my opinion, man, based on the trailer, I wasn't too impressed by it. A lot of stuff that I thought I was gonna see that I didn't see. Thought we was gonna have a lot of new match types. But a lot of people saying the Fiend Bray Wyatt made it in China. She actually wasn't even in the trailer, I don't believe. But she's probably one of the main reasons why I might buy the game, because the legends are pretty much probably the only reason why I even play wrestling games. As you can see, Becky Lynch there with a new feature holding both of the championships. You can win both the championships this year. Also, they has mixed tag matches with women and men now, so that's a new match, a new feature to the game. As you can see, Braun Strowman tagging Nia Jackson. That's a new feature pretty much. There you go, the Miz. As you can see, Nia Jackson. Damn, what's that lady tonight? My bad, child. They go to Rock. And his $500 $5,000 suit or this, but that's with the SmackDown Collector's Edition. But I think that was man, what's the damn lady name? My bad, y'all. I can't even think of the damn lady name, but the lady that's from Japan or whatever. That's Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman. Hulk Hogan, new addition to the game, man. Hulk Hogan. You can see little pictures of China in there. I'm kind of glad China got in, man. Like I made a previous video about her being in. I'm so excited with her being. She probably gonna be the pretty much dominant of the women's roster as far as my roster goes. She might be the champion, the women's champion. I don't know if I'm gonna get her the old school championship or the championship of the day, because I believe she came back, she would have had her own run or whatnot. Another addition was Jerry King Lawler, Memphis finest, you know what I'm saying? Lawler got a lot of stuff out here. Me being from Memphis, I'm pretty excited him being in. I've been asking for a long time on the forums for them to put Jerry Lawler in the legend game. Like, bruh, come on. And I'm just glad to see Lawler, because Memphis don't get a lot of credit, and wrestling pretty much accelerated in Memphis, man, for the most part. Like we had a lot of, like, the Mid-South Coliseum used to be sold out every weekend, every Saturday, man. And I also wanted to see some of the Von Erichs, man, joining the game, but excuse me, I haven't seen none of the Von Erichs be in the wrestling game since I want to say 17 and 18. I think that's when they. After 19 came, I think Kevin and Kerry wasn't in it anymore. Like I said, the Legends made the game pretty much, but to break down some of what happened in the trailer, it was a what goes bumper tonight. They got that little mode probably for career mode. Career mode actually had a new trailer. It looks like you can do more. You can actually play with females, and females this time around, also males. So that's a pretty much good thing there. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, like, the trailer wasn't too appealing to me. Like I said, the Fiend Bray Wyatt is probably the only exciting thing besides the legends that had me stoked for it, because he's doing pretty well in his career right now. Shout out to Bray. But it really wasn't nothing special going on. I mean, don't get me wrong. I heard it's supposed to be 190 plus superstars that's making the roster. And most of the roster just makes up of NXT, Raw, and SmackDown. Like, a lot of people from last year, a lot of people was took out. I don't think RVD is in the game this year. Of course, Austin Aries not in. TJP won't be in. And by the way, that was Oscar, y'all. I'm sorry, like, I couldn't pronounce her name earlier. That was Oscar that was I was referring to. But yeah, a lot of those wrestlers won't be in this year because of their contract. TJP over there in Impact Wrestling doing his thing. Also Austin Aries. Of course, Chris Jericho won't be in. He's with AEW. Cody Rhodes won't be in. Neville won't. You know, Jack Swagger won't with him doing the MMA thing. Now he's with AEW. I know y'all seen that awesome debut he had the other night, helping Chris Jericho and them out, being their muscle or whatnot. Of course, Ryback won't be in. Well, I was excited when Booker T made it. Even though Booker T be in every game, like I said, the legends make it up to me. So that'd be the only reason I'd be excited for it. And plus the match types. Of course, being the last 2 years, we finally got the 8-man tag, the 4-on-4, and plus just 8 superstars being in the ring. Period. I love that. I think the Inferno match supposed to be returning because I seen on the trailer you see Undertaker and Kane going at it with the Flames. Also in the career trailer you seen it as well. So. Heard the character creation is supposed to be a little. Of course, they make that a little wider every year. A lot of things you can do. You can always download and scream for what somebody else created. You know, different attires for each superstars, legends, or whatever. Maybe create your own show, championship belts, arenas. I think all that is returning. Of course, I think it's a bump in the night mode. I'm not really sure because they got Braun Strowman as Frank Strowman or whatever, like Frankenstein Strowman or whatever. You got, of course, The Fiend being in. I think Mankind is also in the game with the Special Collector SmackDown edition. He would be in. But like I said, like I also wanted Ken Shamrock to make the roster. He recently had an interview about how WWE forgets his legacy or whatever. I don't know if he had some type of beef or miscommunication with WWE. Besides, he said Triple H had a lot to do with him not making it, like being pushed in WWE ever again. So I'm not sure how all that transpired, but in my opinion, Ken Shamrock was one of the people who made the Attitude Era, who flourished in it, who made it creative, who brought, he was one of the first Ultimate Fighters to actually be on, actually be doing the fighting for real, like. So of course, that'll be a big addition. Him being a legend that he is, why not put Ken Shamrock in a wrestling game? Like, why take him off? Like, and plus he reaches out to them. So I really pretty much don't understand it. I'm not gonna let that be make a big fuss about it. But I hope he makes it in future titles. So shout out to Ken, man. Also. Well, Cain Velasquez probably be DLC because, him and Brock has a big match as Crown Jewel. So, looking forward to that with Brock attacking Rey Mysterio and his son. Pretty messed up. I'm a big fan of Brock. So, they had to bring somebody from his past that who could stop him. And Cain Velasquez pretty much TKO'd him in the UFC fight that they had a long time ago. So, looking forward to seeing that, and those might be DLC characters or whatnot, like Kane. Of course, Rey Mysterio is already in the game. Kane, Mike Velasquez, Ronda Rousey returned, I believe she's in the game. So who knows? DLC roster might be pretty good because a lot of the DLC stars from last year is actually on the main roster now. So interesting to see. It might be a lot of NXT people, of course, But hey, I think NXT probably have. Excuse me, y'all. NXT probably have more superstars than both rosters combined, I believe. So, big shots to NXT with them having their own. Of course, SmackDown moving to Fox. I forgot to mention that. CM Punk is actually. I think he's one of the ambassadors who struck a deal with Fox. I know a lot of people disappointed because he won't be wrestling, so. He actually said in the interview that he actually doesn't want to wrestle. But if they strike a deal with him just being behind the scenes or mentoring or whatever, he would do that. But wrestling is not in his heart no more because of how they treated the man. I mean, who could blame him for the way they treated? Who gets fired on their wedding day, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit just foul. But I have no type of negative energy towards that man. He did exactly what was best for him, and I respect him for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you a man before anything. So, shout out to CM Punk, man. I think he made a pretty good, wise decision on not returning. If he does return to any kind of wrestling, it doesn't need to be WWE. Because obviously they don't care about a lot of people's telling him that it's different now. Like, they giving people time off now because they never gave him the time he requested off. So that ended up in a big stir of both individuals, him and Vince McMahon, parting ways. So, pretty much, I'm glad he's healthy, and I'm glad CM Punk is getting in his way now. The guy deserves it. So, I believe he's probably the only person in wrestling who just never switched up and, kept it 100. Of course, another Dean Ambrose won't be in as well. Yeah, I forgot about him. Big shout out to Dean. He's over there in AEW doing his thing as well. So, but like I was saying, this video was just about the trailer. I didn't see too much I liked about it. Like, it was just a plain trailer, man. I think it's just the only thing that made it to me was the legends. Like, nothing special was going on besides you can win 2 championships now. Like, pretty much. Like, I think the last 3 trailers was better than that for the previous games. It just wasn't nothing exciting. So, let me know in the comment section below what y'all thought about the trailer, man. I'm not going to make this video too long, just getting y'all a heads up. But make sure y'all be looking forward to the next video I drop, so turn that notification bell on. Make sure you support me, hit that subscribe button. So I appreciate y'all. Peace out. Like, subscribe, comment on this video. Your boy is out. Renegade Productions. Also, check out that new intro. I know y'all loving it. Tell me what y'all think about it. Peace.